Salam everyone. I'm Enes from Healthcare Workers for Palestine. Today, we gather to mourn the lives of over 300,000 Palestinians. Lives that were violently stolen in the Israeli genocide, a genocide fueled by the very tax dollars we pay. For the past 15 months, the people of Gaza have shown the world the harsh, unrelenting reality that Palestinians have endured under Zionist occupation for 76 years. They have shown us their pain, their strength, their resilience, and their resistance, despite the bombs that are showering over their heads to silence their truth. Over the past 15 months, we've witnessed the complete destruction of Palestinian homes. We've seen schools, hospitals, churches, mosques, UN buildings, places meant to protect, teach, and heal, reduced to ashes. We've seen mothers and fathers carrying their children on their hips through the streets barefoot, walking for miles over debris and sewage, just to reach a makeshift tent, all while bombs of Israel and America continue to fall around them. We've seen parents forced to collect their decapitated and burned children, cradling them in bags, mourning what was taken too soon. We've seen brave journalists who are targeted for the simple act of telling the world the truth, knowing that their work may cost them their lives. We've seen healthcare workers, patients, and thousands of Gazans abducted, stripped naked, tortured, and thrown into trucks, their fates unknown. We've seen hunger that no one should ever endure, with people reduced to eating dirt and leaves to survive, only then to be deceived by food shipments that turn out to be bombs in disguise. We've seen children, too many children, mourning the bodies of their parents who knew that they might not survive, and instead left tattoos with markers of their children's names on their arms. We've seen patients burn alive, with IV bags still attached to their bodies as they burn in buildings. Babies freezing to death or left to decay in their incubators because Israel refuses to give hospitals gas to fuel the generators. Just a few weeks ago, I was on several Zoom calls with Dr. Abu Safiya, along with members of Doctors Against Genocide, Healthcare Workers for Palestine, and Within Our Lifetime. In his final moments, he pleaded the world for help. And as he was pleading for help, he made a promise to his patients, to the entire Palestinian community, that he would be the last to leave Gamal Adwan Hospital, a promise that he kept. His hospital was under siege for months, with patients in wheelchairs being bombed or shot at by snipers, while doctors, many of them missing limbs, continued to fight to save lives, to bear witness and to share the truth with the world. The truth is this: we did not bring about the ceasefire in Gaza. Gaza brought it about themselves. They resisted. They endured. They showed the world what a land and its indigenous people are capable of. They showed us what faith truly means. They showed us what freedom truly is. This ceasefire is not the end, and it was never the beginning. As Gazans return to their land, they are greeted with pools of blood, animals feeding on the remains of their martyrs. They are returning to dig up the bodies of their loved ones, to bury them with the dignity they deserve. They are returning to memories that have been reduced to ash. This is the reality. This is what we have done and continue to do to them with our tax dollars. So we cannot simply come together to mourn the lives that were lost. Our martyrs would not have wanted that. They would want us to fight for those who they left behind in this lifetime. They would want us to amplify their voices, to organize actions and disruptions, and to fundraise to make their lives a little bit easier. That's what we owe to them. What we have collectively done to Gazans, every single one of us, every single one of us. Sorry. There is no way we can repay them. There is no way that we can repay them. Even when we fundraise, it's not enough. Even when we amplify their voices, it's not enough. Even when we teach each other and others about the Palestinian history, it's not enough. We owe every single Palestinian in Gaza, in the West Bank, in occupied 48, much more. It's up to every single one of us, to not just end here with the ceasefire, but to keep going until Palestine is liberated from the river to the sea. That's what we owe to them. Continue to build your communities. Come to spaces like this to meet more people, but understand that this does nothing for them. We must use these community spaces as vehicles to help Gazans directly. And right now, knowing that you all are here, I already know that you're putting in the work for Gaza. I already know that you're putting in the work for the West Bank. Just make it a promise to every single Palestinian that it's not the end right now. Make that promise to yourself. Thank you.
Thank you.